In this video, we're going to talk about anger management in kids, understanding big feelings and teaching healthy coping skills, exploring the roots of anger in children and effective strategies to guide them through their emotions. Hi, I'm Zisa Duffy, a mom, caregiver, and educator who's passionate about helping kids build strong social skills. Understanding the roots of anger in children is crucial for fostering emotional growth. By identifying what triggers big reactions and recognizing the signs of anger, adults can effectively support kids in managing their emotions and developing healthy coping strategies. Now, why kids experience anger? Children's brains are still undergoing critical development, particularly in areas responsible for emotional regulation and impulse control. This development process can lead to heightened anger responses, as kids may struggle to manage their emotions effectively. Kids often lack the vocabulary to express their emotions accurately. This limitation can lead to frustration and anger, as they may be unable to communicate what they are feeling, resulting in outbursts when their needs aren't understood. Many children experience sensory overload due to their heightened sensitivity to stimuli such as noise, light, or crowds. This overload can trigger anger outbursts as they struggle to cope with overwhelming environments. Anger is often a secondary emotion for children. They may express anger instead of other underlying feelings such as sadness, fear, or disappointment, which makes it essential for adults to help them identify and articulate those feelings. Now let's talk about the brain and anger. The amygdala is responsible for detecting emotional significance and triggers the body's fight or flight response. In children, this area is highly active, leading to strong emotional reactions such as anger without the filtering of reason. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for higher order thinking, decision making, and impulse control. In children, this area is still developing, meaning they often lack the ability to apply logic and reason when faced with strong emotions like anger. Children often experience emotional responses before they have the chance to think logically. Their reactions can be instinctive and immediate, which is why they may react with anger before understanding the situation fully. Now, what anger looks like? It may look like yelling or saying, I hate you, go away, hitting, kicking, or throwing toys, crying, shutting down, refusing to talk, or running away. Now, let's talk about what's underneath the anger. Frustration often arises from unmet needs or expectations, leading children to express anger as a response. Recognizing these underlying emotions can help adults guide children towards more effective communication. Fear can trigger anger as a defensive mechanism. When children feel threatened or anxious, they may lash out. Understanding these connections helps in addressing both fear and anger simultaneously. Also, disappointment can lead to anger when children feel let down by circumstances or others. Helping them process disappointment can mitigate future outbursts and promote emotional resilience. Sensory overload occurs when a child is overwhelmed by environmental stimuli. This can lead to anger as they struggle to cope with their surroundings. Identifying triggers can aid in managing these situations better. Myths about anger. Anger is intentional behavior. Kids understand consequences fully, or calm responses imply approval. So, what kids need? Children thrive in environments where they feel safe and understood. A calm adult presence can help de-escalate anger and create a supportive atmosphere for emotional expression. Building a strong connection with children is essential for emotional regulation. This connection fosters trust and ensures that children feel secure enough to express their feelings. Children benefit from knowing what to expect. Predictable routines help reduce anxiety and provide a sense of security, making it easier for them to manage their emotions. Setting clear boundaries helps children understand acceptable behaviors. When limits are established and communicated, children feel safer and are more likely to manage their anger appropriately. Co-regulation is a vital process where children learn to manage their emotions by observing and interacting with calm adults. By modeling calmness using a soft voice and providing simple language and choices, adults can help children navigate their feelings and develop healthy coping strategies. Now, what not to do? Avoid raising your voice. Don't express disappointment. Refrain from logical discussions and avoid personalizing the behavior. Now, what to do? Acknowledge their feelings, establish clear boundaries, provide coping strategies, and post crisis discussions. Here are a few helpful phrases. It's okay to feel, or let's talk about it, or you can take a break. I understand you're upset, and let's find a solution. Teaching emotional words. A feeling chart helps children visually identify and label their emotions, making it easier for them to express how they feel. It typically includes a variety of emotional words, along with corresponding facial expressions or images to enhance understanding. An emotion wheel provides a visual representation of emotions, helping kids to expand their emotional vocabulary. It categorizes basic feelings into related emotions, allowing children to explore and articulate their feelings more accurately. Sentence starters are helpful phrases that guide children in expressing their feelings. They can assist kids in articulating complex emotions by providing a framework to begin their sentences, making emotional expressions less daunting. Now, let's name a few coping skills. Balloon breathing is an effective emotional regulation strategy in which children visualize their belly as a balloon filling with air. This visualization promotes slow, deep breathing, which activates the body's calming system. It helps children reduce anger, frustration, and overwhelm by giving them a simple way to regain control of their emotions. Blowing bubbles provides sensory feedback and encourages deep breathing. The act of blowing bubbles requires focus and can serve as a fun distraction during moments of anger and frustration. Stress balls are handheld tools that allow children to squeeze and release to alleviate tension. This physical activity can help manage anxiety and provide a safe outlet for frustration. Calm corners are designed spaces where children can retreat and when feeling overwhelmed. They typically include comforting items like pillows, books, and sensory toys to help kids regulate their emotions. Calm down corner ideas. Create a designated space with soft pillows that allows children to physically relax and feel safe. This encourages them to take a break during overwhelming moments. Incorporate sensory toys like stress balls, fidget spinners, or textured items that help kids focus their energy and reduce tension. Also provide a selection of books that offer calming stories or educational content about feelings and emotions, promoting emotional understanding. A glitter jar can be a visually calming object. As kids shake it and watch the glitter settle, it helps them focus and regain calmness. Now let's talk about safe hands. Using hands for helping encourages positive interactions and can redirect anger into constructive actions, allowing kids to express their feelings through helpful behaviors. A wall push is a physical activity that allows kids to release pent-up energy. It provides a safe outlet for frustration while encouraging physical movement. Pillow squeezes offer a tactile way for kids to manage their anger and stress. It allows them to physically engage with a soft object, promoting calmness and emotional regulation. Now, let's talk about what we should do after the meltdown. After a child's meltdown, it's essential to calmly discuss the event. This reflection time should never include shaming or blaming in any way. Instead, reviewing what happened helps the child understand the triggers and context of their emotions, promoting self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Identifying feelings is crucial for children to articulate their emotions accurately. Use age-appropriate language and tools like emotion charts and to help them express what they felt during the meltdown, fostering better emotional communication. Planning for next time involves developing strategies for the child to cope with anger in the future. Collaboratively brainstorm solutions and coping skills that can be employed when they start to feel overwhelmed, reinforcing proactive emotional management. Now let's talk about problem solving and the structured approach to help kids manage anger effectively. So first, identify a problem. Recognize specific triggers or situations that lead to anger. Then name feeling. Help the child articulate what they are feeling to create awareness. Solutions. Brainstorm possible ways to handle the situation or feelings. Choose. Guide the child in selecting the best solution from the options. And try. Encourage the child to implement the chosen solution and observe the outcome. Now, for parents, educators, and caregivers. Modeling calm behavior is essential for helping kids manage their anger. When parents, educators, and caregivers remain composed during challenging situations, it teaches children how to respond to their emotions in a healthy way. Establishing and maintaining clear boundaries provides children with a sense of safety and security. When kids know the limits, they can better understand what is expected of them and how to navigate their emotions. Predictability in routines and responses helps children feel secure and reduces anxiety. By having consistent reactions to situations, parents and educators can foster an environment where kids feel understood and supported. Practicing coping tools regularly helps children develop emotional regulation skills by incorporating activities like breathing exercises or sensory play into daily routines. Kids can learn effective ways to manage their anger. Big feelings are communication, and kids need connection, not perfection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. In this video, we're going to talk about anger management in kids, understanding big feelings and teaching healthy coping skills, exploring the roots of anger in children and effective strategies to guide them through their emotions. Hi, I'm Zisa Duffy, a mom, caregiver, and educator who's passionate about helping kids build strong social skills. Understanding the roots